so dumb, she thought you had to take off your blank to watch Nick at Night.
Gene Rayburn watches Nick at Night. Shouldn't you?
Those lips, those eyes, that gosh awful sound. It could only be Ren and Stimpy.
Joy of joy.
Ren and Stimpy, Ren and Stimpy, Ren and Stimpy! Like bongos beating on your brain, it's Nickelodeon's new cartoon.
What is it, man?
You hear it, you see it, you want to turn away, but you can't.
You're haunting me!
Too twisted for anyone but Nick. It's Ren and Stimpy, one of the Nicktoons, every Sunday morning at 11:10 Central on Nick.
Here are 2 tools you can use.
Mel Cooley, passionate, melancholy, seasick. Such a complex man, and yet only a minor character on the Dick Van Dyke Show, every night on Nick at Night. This portion of Nick at Night is brought to you by Polaroid.
Would I trade Nick at Night for what's behind door number 1? Never. Unless it was the dinette set.
Monty Hall chooses Nick at Night almost every time. Shouldn't you?
Do you remember this chart-topping smash?
A Wrangler with the light yellow hair.
Of course you don't. And now it's available again on F Troop's greatest hits. Who could forget the bellowing bugle boy of Company F, the Cowie Stomp, the Parmenter Twist. Act now and you'll also get Wrangler Jane doing Bob Dylan.
Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me.
If you ask for this in a record store, you'll be thrown out on the street. That's because it's only available on F Troop, weeknights on Nick at Night. You're the TV generation.
Well, isn't that wonderful?
You start each day with a smile. You take pride in your accomplishments.
This delicious meal cost us 87 cents, which I think makes it fantastic.
You communicate clearly and say what's on your mind.
How do you do? I'm Sally Rogers. Are you still single?
Yes, you're the TV generation. So you turn to Nick at Night for classic TV made just for you.
Makes me all goosey pimply.
Mr. Crunch.
Mr.
Recovery. Nick at Night pays homage to the forefathers of home improvement in a week-long tribute.
Congratulations.
The Monroe Brothers on Green Acres, all next week on Nick at Night.
Facts.
Who's the very best spy in TV land?
We know who and why. Now, all we have to do is find out where and when.
Get smart every night on Nick at Night.
This is the one.
Making decisions is hard. Should you turn off the light or first save Lois? Ooh, that's a toughie. But choosing good TV isn't, thanks to Nick at Night.
Well, how about that?
Nick at Night's lineup of good TV is superhuman, frisky, and wise.
Crime does not pay, not even on television.
Making Nick at Night an easy choice.
A little happiness. That's all I want.
Well, you got it when you choose the good TV of Nick at Night.
If you like nuts, breakfast.
You know, a lot of men want to know more.
It is F Troop! It is Nick at Night! At last, the 80s have come to Nick at Night.
Hey.
The 80s working woman.
I'm intelligent and capable and hardworking.
The 80s man expressing his emotions.
I feel like a hamster without a wheel. I feel like a scuff mark on the loafer of life.
They even live together before they're married.
Oh, no.
It's Mork and Mindy reeling in the 80s. Every night on Nick at Night.
I'll catch you there. The Gestalt is now.
Do you want to make more?
Obligation and no...
Why do I watch Nick at Night? Boy, I'd have to think about that.
Dwayne Hickman watches Dobie Gillis on Nick at...
I love to watch those Nick at Night brand reruns. Rerun? Say, that's a tempting idea.
Mr. Mayor watches Nick at Night. Shouldn't you?
Some creatures landed from outer space. They gave off a funny green light. They said they traveled to our planet just to watch Nick at Night.
He stood on a crate. She slouched. Why? It's part of our television heritage. Something strange was going on with Don Adams and Barbara Feldon during the Get Smart years. They tried to be subtle, but they kept changing heights. Sometimes she's taller. Sometimes he's taller. Here it's Felden, but in the close-up, it's Adams again. The wide shot, however, doesn't lie. Sizing Adams up at 5'7", Felden at 5'9". 2 subtle inches to look for in our television heritage. And get smart. Weeknights on Nick at Night.
Yeah, we milk about 200 head.
I was talking to someone at a party the other day, and they watch Nick at Night.
Someone Fabian talked to watches Nick at Night. Shouldn't you?
This poetic chaos, this blessed mayhem, this rerun, this F-Troop. Brave, profound people who shape this country with their radical spirit and unflagging courage. Graceful wit and structural metaphor with textural undertones of, oh, all right, it's just a bunch of shtick. But it's the finest shtick in all of TV land. For cheap comedy and good TV, watch F-Troop, weeknights on Nick at Night.
Clark Kent's glasses, they're part of our television heritage. As Superman's disguise, those horned-rimmed specs became a symbol of Clark's identity. To avoid camera glare, though, the frames were worn without lenses. But by the last season, George actually needed a prescription, so lenses were put back in. The light may have reflected a bit, but once again, our hero could see where trouble lurked and continued to protect and preserve our television heritage. Look for Clark Kent's glasses on Superman, weeknights at 8:30, 7:30 Central on Nick at Night.
Hey, Jack, you better get it together.
50 million people in this country. 250 million different ideas of what it is to be an American. What makes us one? What keeps us together? What puts the United in the United States? It's television, our shared television heritage. And who protects and preserves that precious heritage? Nick at Night, affirming our common bond with the shows that mattered then, that matter today, and will matter tomorrow.
Nick at Night, classic as you can get. All night, every night.
We're looking for a famous couple.
Cinderella and Prince Charming, Romeo and Juliet, Sodom and Gomorrah.
Survey says Mork and Mindy every night on Nick at Night.
Green Acres is the place to be. Fresh farm living is a life for me. Land spreading out so far and wide. You can take Manhattan, I'll chill on the countryside.
New York is where I'd rather stay. I'd rather sit in my jacuzzi than a pile of hay. I got my study phone and my penthouse juice. Darling, I love you, but I'll take Park Avenue.
The joy.
The sword.
Fresh air.
I like Times Square.
Come on.
No, but you know what, Nick? I like the city life.
Stop the music. Green Acres on Nick at Night. Sweet!
This week, People presents the...
Horseshack was a curse. I really don't laugh like that, but I really do watch Nick at Night. Sometimes.
Ron Palillo watches Nick at Night. Sometimes. Shouldn't you? Nick at Night has chosen a...
America. America? Is it our ethnic heritage, our glorious human tapestry? Is it our religious heritage of spiritual freedom, our political heritage, democracy itself? No, it's our television heritage, preserved every night on Nick at Night.
The richest, most rewarding heritage a man can have.
These shows have made Americans what we are and will determine what we shall become. Nick at Night is preserving our precious television heritage. When they...
On Nick, you're on the wrong station. Big TV for the TV generation. Nick at Night. Oh, Nick at Night.
Only 506 Nash Healeys were ever made, and one of them belonged to George Reeves. It's part of our television heritage. Superman could fly, but Clark Kent had to drive. So when the script called for Clark to drive a car, George Reeves decided to use his own. The 1953 Roadster was given to him by a lady friend. George and Clark drove that beloved convertible all the way from black and white to color. George Reeves Nash Healey. It's part of our television heritage and Superman. Weeknights at 8:30, 7:30 Central on Nick at Night.
That glow of youth that seems to disappear with...
Nick at Night's Viewer Request Week is coming.
We want to know your favorite episodes.
Keep watching to find out how to make your request.
After the first season of the Dick Van Dyke Show, the series became another ratings victim. It's part of our television heritage. But that's when Sheldon Leonard went to work. He staked his reputation to convince a reluctant CBS that the young cast had just hit its stride. And soon the cast, who had already thrown a farewell party, was back on the air. It's part of our television heritage and the Dick Van Dyke Show. Every night on Nick at Night.
Celebrate Mother's Day with Lucy when she takes over Nick at Night with 6 maternal episodes of The Lucy Show.
Oh, sure. Don't you worry about a thing.
Watch Mother's Day with Lucy Sunday. Mother's Day is this Sunday, and Nick at Night wants you to remember.
You don't know what we mothers go through.
That's why Nick at Night will present 6 back-to-back episodes of The Lucy Show, showcasing the motherly schemes, the maternal advice,
Be sure and wash behind your teeth and brush your ears.
and the inevitable...
Oh, dear. Now I've really done it.
Celebrate Mother's Day with Lucy this Sunday starting at 8, 7 Central on Nick at Night. At last, the 80s have come to Nick at Night.
Hey.
The 80s working woman.
I'm intelligent and capable and hardworking.
The 80s man expressing his emotions.
I feel like a hamster without a wheel. I feel like a scuff mark on the loafer of life.
They even live together before they're married.
Oh, no.
It's Mork and Mindy reeling in the 80s. Every night on Nick at Night.
I'll catch you there. The Gestalt is now.
At the time.
Hello out there from TV land, a beautiful place to be. Nick at Night, better living through good TV.
Mother's Day with Lucy is brought to you by Casey Masterpiece Barbecue Sauce and Wrigley's Extra Sugar-Free Gum. Good Night presents The Lucy Show, followed by Green Acres, and then Mork and Mindy. Nick at Night, preserving our television heritage.
Want to win a...
If television sets good